You're my holiday.
This is Be Ready on this Friday morning, KSI and Holiday, just after 11 o'clock then. And it is today's Workplace Takeover. Richard Keeley joins me from the Farnborough Lions. And we're here to talk about the quiz, which is happening very soon as well. All in aid of a special day for prostate cancer. He'll tell you more in just a few moments' time here at B Radio of why we need your support for the quiz and getting those quiz teams in. All right? Flo, Cardboard Box, after Swedish House Mafia and John Newman. This is Don't You Worry Child here at B Radio.
The Workplace Takeover.
So Richard Keeley joins us today on this takeover. Morning, Richard.
Good morning, Roger.
So Farnborough Lions, ladies and gentlemen, had a good couple of weeks.
Absolutely. We've been pretty busy. What we're doing at the moment is planning our next quiz night on the 18th of March at St Mark's Church Hall in Guildford Road, East Farnborough.
Let's test Richard out, shall we, ladies and gentlemen, how well he knows his quiz questions, okay? How many permanent teeth does a dog have? Question number 1.
I'll do a pass on that one, thank you very much.
Okay, in which year did the Beatles split up?
That must have been about 1970.
1970. And how many horses are on each team in a polo match?
15.
How many horses? How many?
15.
No, 4.
Is that all?
Yep.
4 horses.
And how many permanent teeth does a dog have? 42. So you can use those 3 questions. So you can use those in the quiz. You can use those in the quiz. Anyway, so the quiz is happening 18th of March in St Mark's Church Hall. 7:30 is when we start the quiz. 7 o'clock is when everyone is invited in to the church hall, for instance. So tell me, it's all in aid of prostate cancer for your prostate cancer awareness campaign, which is going to be later on in the year, yeah?
Yes, indeed, because 1 in 8 men in this country, or throughout the world, will be diagnosed with prostate cancer during their lifetime. And that actually rises to 1 in 4 men who are men of colour.
I'm going to say to you, Richard, if you don't mind me asking, you kind of went along to one of these prostate cancer awareness days, for instance, when you were kind of looking at doing this event for another Lions Club that kind of are local to us here, and it was quite beneficial to you, wasn't it?
Absolutely, because 4 years ago, 2 of us from Farnborough Lions went along to Fleet Lions Club prostate cancer awareness event, and we went through the process just to see what it's like, to see how it worked. And so, therefore, we had the talk about prostate cancer, the risks for people of our age and such like. And then we had a blood test, a simple blood test. Within 10 days of that blood test, I had a letter back saying, "You've got high PSA levels, Richard. Go and see your doctor."
Uh-huh.
My colleague, Ray, who went along at the same event, had the same test. He got a red letter back saying, You've got very, very high PSA levels. Go and see a doctor urgently.
Uh-huh.
Subsequently, we have both been successfully treated for prostate cancer. We're now free.
Excellent. So what we will do in just a couple of minutes, when we return, possibly we'll give Richard some more quiz questions. Is that all right?
That's it, yes.
Okay. More quiz questions coming up with Richard, and more about the quiz night, which is happening on the 18th of March in a short while.
B Radio. You want some more
music coming up next.
The Workplace Takeover.
So Richard is here today from the Farnborough Lions. Nice to have him back to talk about the quiz night on the 18th of March at St Mark's Church Hall at 7:30. So I haven't had the booking for myself to host the quiz, so obviously you've got someone else.
Oh, well...
Go on, Rich, go on. Tell me who's hosting.
One of our Lions members is hosting the quiz for the first time. Tom, who's a fairly new member of our club, has volunteered to host the quiz night, and he has all the questions from Ray, who has made the quiz, or put the quiz together for a number of years. And it's a very, very wide-ranging quiz, and is very popular amongst the 25 or so teams who take part each time.
Okay, so questions tough, hard?
Varied, because some of the questions are very niche, but on the other hand, some of the other questions are, in point of fact, very straightforward, and even I know the answer, so that's easy.
So you've done these quizzes in the past, for instance. This is the first one that you're doing for prostate cancer, is it?
Yes, it is, because, this is a new project. Prostate Cancer Awareness is a new project which we're starting this year with Farnborough Lions.
Excellent. Good to see you doing something like that, and worthy cause. So when will be the Prostate Cancer Awareness Day, or haven't you finalised a date yet?
We haven't finalised a day yet, because we've got to get some finances together, because each blood test for prostate cancer costs us £22, and we'll be doing this for nothing for the men of Farnborough.
Excellent. Okay.
We're hoping to test between 200 and 250 men, which will add up to over £4,000 at least, and anything up to £5,500. So when we're looking for ways of funding this, and the quiz night is just one of these means.
Excellent. Right. When we come back in just a couple of minutes, we'll find out how we can get hold of our tickets and more about the awareness as well.
Up with it, girl. 1, 2, 3. The Workplace Takeover.
So Richard Keeley joins us today from the Farnborough Lions on this takeover, talking about the quiz night, 18th of March at St Mark's Church. How are the tickets going so far?
So far, we have 17 teams taking part.
Mm-hmm. And looking for more?
And we're looking for more, because we can take up to 25 teams, and it's really a fun-filled evening of questions and friendship amongst people who now know each other quite well, because they come along twice a year to our quiz nights.
Is it teams of 6?
Teams of 4, 5 or 6 members.
Right, okay. And how do they get hold of their tickets then, Richard?
Well, if you look on Farnborough Lions website, there are links there to our entry forms. And so therefore just Google Farnborough Lions Club, and there it is on the landing page. Click on the link and the entry form is there, together with contact details for Ray, who will book you in.
And all the money raised from the evening goes towards this Prostate Cancer Awareness Day, yes?
Yes, indeed.
Excellent. So a good cause there, ladies and gentlemen. When we return with Richard in just a couple of minutes, ladies and gentlemen, we'll find out something which is happening at the end of April, and we all know what possibly it could be. If I went brum, brum, brum.
Absolutely.
We're talking about the Classic Motor Vehicle Show, which we'll kind of mention in just a second.
B Radio.
Be involved.
Hi, this is Richard from the Farnborough Lions Club. We're holding a quiz night in aid of our Prostate Cancer Awareness Day, which will be later this year. The quiz night takes place on the 18th of March at St Mark's Church Hall. That's 7 o'clock to 7:30. If you'd like tickets, head to our website. Google Farnborough Lions Club.
Get involved. Tell us about your event at bradio.co.uk.
1, 2, 3. The Workplace Takeover.
So Richard joins us today from the Farnborough Lions. So an important quiz taking place on the 18th of March. Another interesting statistic about prostate cancer then, Richard, that you have there.
Yes, as mentioned already, 1 in 8 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer, and with the numbers which we anticipate testing within Farnborough, that could save the lives potentially of between 30 and 35 men in our locality.
It's quite important to me as well, for instance, prostate cancer, because it hits with me, because sadly my dad passed away with prostate cancer 2 years or so ago, so quite interesting that you're actually doing that, which is a worthy cause. So please, if you can, spare the evening or just donate to the cause there, because I know Richard would gladly take your donations in for the evening, even if you can't do for the quiz night, and help the Farnborough Lions raise as much money for the Prostate Cancer Awareness Day, ladies and gentlemen. So it's happening at the St Mark's Church Hall, 7:30 for their quiz night. Now, we did say as well, we did tease you a little bit with the brum brum sounds of me trying to do a car noise for the Classic Motor Vehicle Show. Tell us when it is then, Richard.
The Classic Motor Vehicle Show takes place in Queensmead Shopping Centre on the 29th of April this year.
Excellent. And what do we have promised so far? What can you tease us with?
Well, so far, we're expecting somewhere in the order of 70 classic motor vehicles. That's basically cars, military vehicles, motorcycles, vans and lorries. and they're usually in pristine condition. They come along, and it actually makes a very colourful and fun family day out.
Are you still looking for people to exhibit?
Absolutely, yes. And once again, if you visit Farnborough Lions Club website, you will be able to pick up entry forms.
Excellent. Okay, because I might know someone that might have a vehicle to exhibit for you.
In that case, we'll be very pleased to see you. Yes.
I thought you might say that, somehow. So looking forward to that one. That's happening at the end of April, the last Saturday of April, isn't it?
That's right indeed, yes.
Yeah, so we'll get Richard in closer to the time, ladies and gentlemen, to talk about the classic motor vehicle, because he'll break it down into a little bit more detail of what we can expect to see on that particular day, which is going to be superb. But get your tickets for the quiz night. Remind us how they get hold of the tickets for the quiz night then, Richard.
Look up Farnborough Lions Club website, and on the landing page you will see then the entry form and raise contact details to enter the quiz night.
Excellent.
So far we have 17 teams, and we can take only up to 25 teams. So booking is essential.
There you are, ladies and gentlemen. Get yourself in for that one. While Richard swats up on his general knowledge for next time he comes in, shall we?
I'm going to have to.
Yeah, you have to, sir. Thanks for coming in, Richard.
My pleasure. Thank you very much, Roger.
B Radio.